Alright, this is my multimedia vlog assignment, and the topic of the day is going to be how has college defied your expectations? More specifically, the major. How has your major defied your expectations? And speaking of major, I am a communications major, communications media production, which is why I am standing outside the lovely Hamilton Hall. Great building. And something about my major that has defied expectations is the workload. I didn't expect this much hands-on experience going into it. You get to learn how to operate a camera, different video software, audio software. And there's a lot of skills to be obtained. There's a lot of work to do. But I would say another thing that kind of defies that expectation of work is it doesn't really feel like work. A lot of what you're doing is kind of like passion project. More specifically, you get to make films, you get to make like audio dramas, things of that nature. So while it is a lot of planning and a lot of hands-on experience and a lot of like work to do, it's just stuff you got to get done. It's just at the end of the day, you can look at it as a whole lot of work, but it's also a whole lot of fun. It's nothing too crazy. It's just this is what we're here to do. So with that being said, we're going to walk into the building and we're going to talk about more of just like my interactions with other students, people at Hamilton Hall. So let's get to it. Okay, now at Hamilton Hall, I've ducked into a classroom because I felt like I was talking a little loud. The hallways are a little quiet and I was just really echoey, didn't want to seem obnoxious or anything like that. But talking about my interactions with students here at Hamilton Hall, it's been all good. It's been great. There's a lot of different we're all here for the same thing, even though it's different like genres or like kind of different lines of work. You got people that want to get into filmmaking, you got people that want to get into radio, and even within that there's their own titles. Like I like to get behind the camera, direct, screenwrite, and I know people that are more into acting and whatnot. So we're all here for the same thing. We're all here to kind of help each other out, to learn as much as we can about the process and just content creation. So yeah, I would say my experiences with other students, it's been good. We're all here to help. We're all here to do our own thing and just get stuff done. So, with that being said, I want to talk about the food, but there's not really much to talk about with food when I'm in Hamilton Hall. So, maybe I could talk about a vending machine. So, we'll get to that. So, now I'm in like this sort of lounge area of Hamilton, and I say lounge area because we got tables, another table, another table. You got a nice view going on in these windows too, but you got the vending machines. And it's weird talking about food at Hamilton Hall because there's not like a dining hall or anything like that here. You just walk across a bridge and it's a bunch of just studios and classrooms. The food is not the focus here at Hamilton Hall. So to kind of keep it brief, the food's all right. You got typical vending machine stuff. You see candy, you see chips. Over here we got vitamin water, we got the Dasani, lemonade, and then the big soda machine with all the different sodas. Not much to talk about when it comes to food for Hamilton Hall, but you get what you get.